Yo, on Tiger.
What's going on, man?
Much hit that subscribe, hit that like, share. Welcome to Sats and Crypto. Got another reaction video. We ran across another Mr. Dave Ramsey.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, another Ramsey. He giving his take on Bitcoin. For context, this was 4 years ago.
Also, because the first one was almost 10.
Yeah. No, yeah, the last one like 11 years. So this is it's not current, but it's more current than the last one. So let's
It's,
just
it's this decade.
yeah, exactly. So we'll see if he's so this was probably yeah, it was probably like pre-pan or like right when the pandemic started.
Hmm.
But yeah, let's kind of see, did his stance change any? Did he lean in on it? Did he soften his stance? Let's see. And this one actually has I forgot this guy's name because he isn't on there now. I used to like him on there. I forgot his name. But yeah, he in the video with him. Uh, yeah, Ramsey fired him, but that's another conversation for another day.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he got caught up in a scandal. Yeah, it was
Oh, Lord. Come
yeah,
on,
serious.
man.
Yeah, Ramsey rough.
Hey, no, you got to protect the brand.
Yeah, Ramsey. Yeah, Ramsey real heavy. Like Christian and stuff, and But yeah, y'all can Google and see what happened. But yeah, he was. Yeah, but let's see. Yeah, this one is like I said, 4 years ago. Let's see what Ramsey.
Hold on. That John say the title say I made over 100,000 in Bitcoin.
Yeah, see what it
Hmm.
done. Yeah, let's see. Dave.
On buying Bitcoin, and I probably made $120,000 off of it. So it was such a small amount. I bought it and I just left it. I never did anything with it. I know it's very risky and everything, but I didn't really put any money into it. Um, what do you guys think about that? Is
Wait a
that
minute.
something
Are you
I
saying you can cash it out today for 100 grand?
for sure?
Okay. So by not
But
cash, no,
yeah, I
no,
didn't
just
really put
listen,
any
listen
money.
to me just a second. Okay.
Okay.
There's a process in finance called sunk cost analysis. All right.
Hmm.
And so if you don't cash it out today, in the morning, you have reinvested $100,000 into Bitcoin.
Hmm.
That should scare your brains out.
I'll just pause it real quick. So where where you think this may be going right here?
He finna tell him to sell as if he should have sold yesterday.
Yeah, and the guy said he put in a little. Look, to me, this is a big thing too. The guy said he put in just a little amount, and he had 120,000 right now. So
And imagine how many Bitcoins it actually is. If this 4 years ago,
yeah,
price of Bitcoin probably was under 30. Oh, it depends on when it was 4 years ago.
yeah, because hey, and even with that too, like, and we're gonna get back to the video and see what Ramsey say. But to me, my question would have been to this guy because he said he only put in a small amount. So that
What's a
tells
small
me,
amount?
yeah, but that tells me that this wasn't his rent money, this wasn't his mortgage money. So this is
Mhm.
money that he probably didn't even need. So to me, that would kind of shape on what my advice would be to the guy. Now if you put in rent, mortgage money, you got a whole lot of credit card debt, then of course, hey, sell it and clear some stuff up. But if this just money he had laying around and he in a decent financial position, you know, I really don't think you should just. But like I said, we'll see what Dave say. But
Oh,
yeah,
so before you play it,
mm,
4 years ago, you said this video 4 or 5 years old.
yeah, say 4 years old, but you know,
Well, 4 years ago today, it was at 33,400. 5 years ago today, it was 9,700 and some.
yeah,
So
that's a huge difference. Yeah,
yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah. Talking about damn near it's about this 3x difference.
yeah, and another thing too, see, we're gonna get to the video. We don't know this.
Almost.
Yeah, we don't know this yet, but the guy didn't say when he purchased it.
It's
You know,
true. Good point.
he may have bought it in 2011.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, I don't. And at that, because he said he just put in a little, I know a little amount is different to everybody, but he said a little amount. So, he might have put in $200 or $300, So, but like I said, this video was done 4 years ago. The guy called in, but like I said, just for context, that doesn't mean, for the people watching, that doesn't mean the guy bought 4 years ago. He could have bought
Mhm.
10 years ago, you know. But yeah, let's see what Dave say. He didn't went deep, sunk cost analysis.
Right? Hey, look, probably went right over Buddy head.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not 1,500. It's
Yeah.
100,000. Every day you
Right.
leave it there, you are reinvesting into
Yeah.
this again.
Right.
By nightfall, dude, cash it.
Okay.
Bitcoin is
It's
going
all
Over
right.
bye-bye.
50% of your freaking net worth
Yeah.
is on the roulette table.
Okay. See, I didn't even hear that. Yeah. Now I didn't even hear that part. I don't know. Maybe Ramsey talked to him before the cameras cut on or something. But I didn't hear that was half of the guy's net worth. See, I didn't know that. But still.
See, I didn't pull out my Lego.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're right, because 120,000, let's just say the high end, if it was at 30,000, hey, that's so
Over 3x.
exactly, yeah. So you talking about he getting there 400,000, what this would be worth, but yeah, Dave.
Especially if he didn't reinvest it and it's more than that.
Mm-hmm. Dave.
And actually, like you said, we don't know how many coins he had
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
when he
exactly.
bought it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this.
On one roll of the dice.
It's in code.
Yeah, if you really can
Yeah.
cash it out, and you may find out that this is funny money, but I hope you can.
They think this Monopoly, man?
Funny money. Come on, Dave. Like I said in the last video, man, as of today, I have not seen Dave come back and say he was wrong about all this crap. He called Bitcoin funny money. The fiat is that's the funny money.
Shout out to Dave, man.
Oh yeah, I told you, I love Dave. Like I
Me
said,
too.
I
But
love his advice on getting out of debt. But his Bitcoin advice is garbage, trash, man. Oh, funny money. But yeah, I'll get to it.
And
I hope you can too.
and
Run.
man, gee, man,
Run away.
run.
Run away.
Yeah.
This is one of those things, you guys, where again, you're hearing about this stuff out there and it sounds too good to be true. It is, and you got to be careful. You really do. I've talked to a lot of people that have been burned on this, and unfortunately have gone the route of even leveraged investing schemes, which is pulling money out of their house to invest, which is an absolute no-no. And so just be smart, do long-term investing. Whenever you try to get rich quick, what I've found is you end up getting broke fast. And so you want to have a mindset of building wealth over time.
Hey, pause it for a second.
Mm.
That Joker was talking sense with the if you try to get rich quick, you get broke fast.
Mm.
But he said something about long term. If you pull the chart up, if you just hold it long term, man.
Exactly.
Hey, what's the dude on TikTok, Kirby or something?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I'm talking?
yeah. Look, yeah, yeah. Hey,
Bruh.
the editors insert in the Bitcoin chart. Yeah, you're right. That was fun. Like, why did he say that? Like I said, this was 4 years ago. This is 4 years ago. So you could
You had a 10-year chart.
yeah, you could have pulled the chart up from shoot, you didn't have to go all the way to the beginning. You could pull the chart up from say 2016 to, to when this was in 2020, and you would have saw like but I do agree with her though. Like you shouldn't be leveraging your house.
No, heck no.
I
Heck
agree with her on
no.
that, but
Heck no. But that was kind of out of context. His buddy, he didn't say nothing like that. So
yeah,
that advice was good advice, but it wasn't to Daniel out of Salt Lake City.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he said he put in a little bit of money.
You said nothing about leveraging no crib.
Yeah.
I hope that you can cash it out when you go to do it tonight. I'm suspect when I hear 1,500 turns into 100,000. I'm really suspect that you're
Oh, there you go. Did you hear it?
1,500.
No, he said thou. Hold on. Let's rewind it.
No, no, no.
Oh, maybe I heard it wrong. I thought he said 15,000. Maybe hold on. Let me see. Let's see.
you can cash it out when you go to do it tonight. I'm suspect when I hear 1,500 turns into 100,000. I'm really
1,500.
Woo!
1,500.
1,500 to six figures. Oh my God. So he did a doggone there 100x. Yeah, so that means doggone so if it was at say 30 something thousand in, oh my God. Yeah, that's so he did 100. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. So you put in 1,500 bucks and it was at a little bit over 100,000. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Because 100,000 would have been, it's just rough numbers. So it basically was about three Bitcoins back then.
No, no, no. Oh,
You said
yeah, 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 yeah,
30,000
yeah,
each.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So it was roughly three Bitcoins. So he basically getting his Bitcoins for $500 each. He was paying $500 a
I mean,
Bitcoin.
he got him like 2015. He got him by like 2015.
That is crazy. $1,500 to 100 some thousand. Woo! And the funny thing is, I don't know if y'all caught this. Dave said, "Sell it now if you can." Like, come on, Dave. Dave acting like it's some uh $100,000 market cap meme or something. Like it ain't no liquidity in Bitcoin. Man, you can sell Bitcoin anytime you get ready and transfer it
And,
straight to your account.
and this ain't even pre 2018. You
Mm-mm.
know, Coinbase been pumping since 2012, I think, but been really going since like 2017, 18, where I was made aware of it, where it was no hiccups. Now they get hacked. I mean, shoot, the banks get hacked, phone companies
Mhm.
get hacked, so ain't nobody off limits for them hackers. But as far as being able to get out, she could have got out, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. That was hey Dave was doing a little bit of fear mongering though. That was too funny right there. If you can sell, that is hilarious. Yeah, let's see. Come on, Dave. Let's see what you're talking about.
suspect that you're getting. Um, I hope you can. I hope you can. I'll just leave it at that. I hope you don't find other things when you go try to cash it out. Um, but those numbers are bizarre.
Hmm.
And if you are able to cash it out, the other danger is that you actually pulled off this crap once, and it's going to tempt you to do it again. So, but you do whatever you want to do. But I am not a fan of ultra high risk investments, and at a minimum, that's what we would call Bitcoin. At a minimum, we could call it a lot of other stuff too.
Whole lot of things.
But yeah.
But listen,
An alternative currency. Well, even if
Billy,
it is an alternative currency,
yeah.
I don't buy currencies.
Well, and the other side is if you can't do that, the other phone call you need to make is to a tax ELP, so you can understand the realized gain on that because you are going to deal with Uncle Sam on the growth. And again, I think Daniel, you walking through the process and being very intentional with this. And on the other side too, with this wildlife thing that you're wanting to pursue, I want you to have a burn.
But they started talking about something else. But yeah, that was interesting.
Look, you see me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. Hey. That's rough right there. And like I said, to me, he only put in $1,500. Like, why not just say,
Get your money back.
yeah, or half, like cash half out, keep the other half, like why?
Yeah, take 50, keep 50.
Yeah, you only
This
put
is half his net worth. Right.
exactly $1,500 in, and man, and like we said, this was we just it could have been lower than we just saying if it was 30 some thousand. Excuse me. So like I said, today we had 100 and something, so it in 3x. Like we said, it's about almost 400,000. Oh my gosh. four
And
hundred
who
thousand dollar portfolio if he just held for 4 more years.
and who's to say he didn't, sell it and buy back in when it was low and had more than three Bitcoin and you know what I'm saying? Like we doing just a bare minimum guesstimate. You
Yeah.
don't know what's in somebody. We don't know what's in somebody's wallet. So at minimum, kept it could have had almost 400 off 1,500. 400,000 off $1,500.
That is nuts, man. Like, and that kind of go back to the other video we just showed, the Coinbase video where it was showing, the value of a property, compared to Bitcoin.
Yep.
Think about like with this guy right here, $1,500. Like the average price of a home right now is like 400,000 in America, if I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere around 400,000. So you talking about $1,500? He could buy a house, cash with just $1,500 sitting in Bitcoin for what? Was it 10 years? Was it 10?
If it was 4 years ago, if he got
Oh,
it at
he bought it.
500,
You said he bought it at. You said he bought
2015, yeah,
like
you're right, for 10 years. 10 years, yeah. 2015, about $500 a coin.
you just take $1,500, it's sitting there for 10 years. You can buy a house cash. Like that's crazy to just
With
think.
the price going up,
Yeah.
probably the same house probably was 200 10 years ago.
Mhm. Exactly. Yeah. Man, like we say, shout out to Dave.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love his advice. Love his advice.
Appreciate you, Dave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Appreciate all your advice, except for your advice on Bitcoin.
Yeah. Stay away from Bitcoin, man. Yeah. Stay away from Bitcoin. Funny money.
Oh, come on, Monopoly style. This ain't financial advice,
No.
but
Yeah.
hey, we're just going by the charts, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like. Comment. Let
Hmm.
us know what you think. Do you agree with Dave? Was he giving good advice? Do you not agree with him? Do you partially agree with him? Let's discuss in the comments.
Hmm. Tiger Sachs,
Sir, we
GP the
out.
investor, Sachs and crypto.